Hello, boys. Oh, are you ready for some Struggle Town this week? We've got probably the deepest soundtrack on the entirety of the game, and I'm trying 450s because YOLO, I guess. And I'm a bit of an L gamer when it comes to sand, so we'll see how this goes. I've managed to complete 2 whole laps so far. You heard correct, 2 whole laps. And it's quite a long track as well, and it's one that I'm going to have to really kind of experiment with different lines on, find out what's fastest, because I think like jumping around the insides in some corners is going to be quick, hugging or running around the outside in others is going to be really quick, and I might just copy other people, see where they go and follow the same thing. I mean, so far the track is good. I get that brief moment every now and then where I feel like I can ride sand, you know, I'm like tripling and doubling around corners and all is good. And then I have other moments where I kind of try and double my way around a corner and the front or back end, like this, just tells me to piss off. So we're going to see how it goes. Seeing, I've got the Mxgp Discord open at the moment, and I'm seeing a lot of people saying W. So it seems like the general consensus is that it's quite a good track. It's just like sections like this, I don't know whether outside or inside, or switching between the two is fastest. And then you got to send this to downside it here. And then this corner as well is one that I'm not too sure on where I want to go yet. I don't know if to go like double, jump round again, or whether just to try and route around the outside. Should be interesting. I feel like the qualifying times on this track are going to be so far apart from each other, it's unreal. It should be interesting to see where everyone gets though. I've got a very, very fast first corner here, and you kind of launch it into all of these rollers, and you have to try and downside one perfectly and get inside a rut. I'm just making sure. I don't think qualifying servers are up yet, which is odd. Yeah, I'm on a 450 this week. Hope everyone's fine. Hope everyone is doing Gucci flip-flop. I did want to... I was going to live stream some Minecraft this weekend just gone as well, because I know I skipped a week. But I kind of just didn't have the motivation to do anything last night, and I've actually not made a video today for tomorrow. So that'll be what I'm doing as soon as the stream's over. I think this is probably a good round for me to switch up as well, because I imagine this track might be quite painful to do on the 450s, on the 250s, sorry. Although, maybe not. Maybe it'll be a little bit easier in some places because the front ends are better and don't try tucking on you straight away. I don't think there's any downside really of sending all of these tabletops as far as you can, because you always end up just randomly downsiding a roller here and there. And then the rest of it's just like chopping and changing your way around the track, trying to just downside everything as much as you can. And we've got also this triple, double up the hill, double again, send list, downside another roller. This inside's a bit of a weird one. You can jump round again, a bit super crossy, I quite like that. All the way, oh, this is fast around the outside. Well, big fan of that, okay. And then triple, yes, and then we try the outside down here. I've done inside last lap. Go up. It's quite a steep bump going into there. I don't know if there's any way of jumping up and over it. And all the way up to the outside around here. I think there's not really going to be many places where you're sat down on this track. It's going to be stand-up simulator, I believe. Try and get on the brakes. I could not make that inside, and looking at it, don't think you really want to take it either. That's my... Hang on a second. And my notification sound's not popping up. I didn't hear that in my ears, but thank you, Reaper. Love you too. Hope you are also doing well. I am. What happened to round 4? I said a lot of profanities that YouTube wasn't a fan of, so I've just removed it from the channel. A lot of things I wasn't proud of saying in that moment as well. Like the F word when trying to describe someone who might enjoy the same sex and things like that. So L gamer moment on my behalf, so I got rid of it because I don't want people seeing me like that. Just a little bit of sad gamer rage that went a little bit too far. And then thank you Mr. Smarties as well. Good to see you back too. Let me see, are these qualifying servers up at all yet? They are indeed. Let's go and have a browse. I signed up quite late this time. I forgot to do it. I had to end up doing it on my phone whilst I was at the gym. So I hope that all is Gucci. So go to race, MX, no, not MB, Mxbgp, MX1, I mean... Okay, there they all are. Let me just filter by name. What one do you reckon we're in today? We've got... There's no A. We've got a B, C, and a D. Let's try C. We're in C. Look at that. First time to John. Oh god, I don't know what to expect of this round, if I'm completely honest with you. But that's what we like. We like going in with no expectations, because it doesn't matter if you get 20th or if you get first. Watch profanity. Do you remember when I was doing that 50,000 subscriber live stream? I had Charlie in there. I was telling him to stop swearing every now and then, and YouTube still struck down upon me and removed my ads from that one. So got no money from that. It's a massive L. The bike is a Yami 450, which you can get in the OEM pack. The bike skin is not public. You will not be able to use it. It's for people on the Creations team only. The model, you have to be an OEM supporter, which is on the OEM website, which I don't know off the top of my head. I always have it as like a bookmarked thing, which I always go to, so I can't help too much there, I'm afraid. But that should cover all bases on which part of the bike you wanted exactly. Let's try this inside again. I mean, I'm guessing you can like triple around that from the inside, but it's a tough one. I just generally don't know what's faster in each individual section. It's gonna take quite a while, I think, to get the hang of things. And then this corner's weird because you jump the inside. You've got two different inside ruts, where you've got all the way around the outside, and there's just so much bloody line choice. I like jumping into there, but I've had my front end tuck on me a couple of times. We can launch this and downside that bump. Holy fuck, my ears! That is insane. What's... I need to close Discord so I can see it.
Good luck, Linz.
Thank you very much.
From Switzerland.
Whoever you are, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure all of the ones that go through the actual donation link in the description now, they keep having that weird string of text rather than the actual like name. I know it's all done through PayPal, which is weird that it started doing that. Whoever you may be, thank you very, very much. I do appreciate it. This is this big sweeper again, so I don't know if it's like maybe you start outside and then you cut down and get a big drive here. I don't know, like all the way around the outside that I took earlier before we joined the quali server seemed pretty Gucci. There's no choice for you to not use a number that you have on MyMXB. The servers auto-populate it for you. So if, let's say for example, I was number 69 right now when I joined this server, it would automatically make me number 357, which is the number I've picked on the website. Same with names as well. My name is still Cbum Jr. in-game, and it just changes it to Linz. Very, very smart systems. So there's no way you doing it wrong or like getting penalised because of that at all. Oh my god, holy front end. Thank you. So there's a bit of a sneaky low line down the right-hand side here. The only issue is it makes this next corner quite tight, but I don't think it's too terrible. We go yah yeet down here, double over that bad boy. Let's take a low line over the tabletop, why not? There's no point going deep inside any of the ruts when you can just go on top of them. And then let me go to the outside here, because this is what I keep skipping out on and going inside. That wasn't too terrible. Oh my Christ, the back end is kicking out on me. Try the far outside up here too. Let's go up on the pegs all the way around. Lovely. It's like, it's going to be difficult because when you're racing people on this, I feel like there's going to be one like main line everyone funnels into, and then if you want to try and make a pass, you're really, really going to have to hold it wide open and just absolutely grease something perfectly. That inside, oh, I like that inside. It gets you let's just say a little bit lower, rather than getting all the air time, you can downside this here. We miss that inside, I keep taking it. Or if you go outside to inside, that double sends you a lot higher than I would have liked it to. That's what I'm noticing, is a lot of these insides, the first jump that you'd want to double off of is quite steep, so it sends you really, really high, and I feel like obviously all the time you're in the air, you're not really moving forwards at all, and I feel like that's what does them quite dirty, which is what makes the outsides quite powerful around this track. But so far, a lot less painful than I expected for me on... Oh, that inside isn't too bad at all, actually. Then you don't downside that one roller, so... Yeah, so it's a give and take on both sides. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my... What's this inside rut like? Too shabby? What's this corner like if I hit it normally? Oh, it's actually much better how I hit it there. Maybe the low line on the inside's not really worth it. Send this. Or big triple down. My Jesus, spikes just swapping all over the place. Go back to the inside here. I feel like you can triple that around the corner rather than just doubling, which would be a bit of a heater. And back over to the far left here where it's nice and smooth. There's a tight inside line up here if I can get to it. There you go. So then this you come over to the right, jump over these ones. It's weird as well, because if you do like one rhythm wrong on this track, you are losing so much time because you're just going to be completely out of rhythm for like the remainder of it. We jump around here, step over that, and triple again. Yeah, I like that inside. I do. Yeet up this bad boy. I like this. Oh, never mind. I was going to say I like that inside as well, that you can jump around it. Oh, we've got Hemi in here as well. I don't know if has Hemi done any of the EU events so far? I know where I've been in 450, I've not really been paying a whole lot of attention. I should do... Oh god, actually. Should I do this on quali fuel or race fuel? I think I'm going to need like 7 litres for the race because it's quite a wide open track. We just put 2 litres in for now. That'll get me a handful of laps in the bag. And we'll make a... Oh my Christ. We'll make a beeline over to the finish. It lets me respawn. There we go. Follow the leader. Follow everyone through here. See where we go. It's a bit framey when you're behind everybody. Yeah, I actually quite like sending that and downsiding that one bump. I want to check up here a little bit because I want to downside this one rather than jump in one too far. Let's try the inside. All the way over to the right. Love that. Double round. I want to jump this down over to the right. Triple down. Lovely. Not sure what I want to do here. Because this outside looks like it wants you to cut down, but I'm not too sure about it. Let's just check up here. No, oh Christ, never mind. I'm gonna carry on the lap. Doesn't matter. We got 20 minutes. Oh, there's a minute and a half gone already, which is kind of gross. Go back to the outside up here. Then we step down. Front end, stay a nice straight line for me. Yeah, yeet up and over that. Oh, that was a little bit out of rhythm there. Let's try hugging this inside. Double over that. Ripple. The whole track ends up being a Supercross track after a while with all the rhythms, but where the track is so long as well, it's hard to remember everywhere that you want to go. You just have to hope that your muscle memory after a while kind of makes up for it, and that the speed that you carry around the track ends up just putting you in a good place. Yeah, I do not like starting that corner on the inside or whatsoever. I think I either want to go outside and stay outside, or go outside and then cut down afterwards. I also want to see how this compares. So those two are going inside there. Let me go around the outside. I think I went a bit faster, but obviously I don't know how clean they hit that inside line. This one is very, very fast. Gentle on the throttle, because sand. Double it in here. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Oh, man on the 350's barking on me. Alright, let's go outside since he's going inside. Nope. Damn, imagine crashing on the same corner in 2 different lines. 2 laps in a row. That's annoying. Oh, yeah, I think this is probably going to be the longest track of the season by far. A 2-minute lap time is pretty wild. Oh, actually, I've jumped that a bit too far. I'm going to have to go outside anyway. And I'm in too high of a gear. I haven't tried the left here at all. That's not bad. You stay quite low. There's not much rough stuff on the left side there. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, you bastard. I hate this corner. This one corner is going to be the death of me. God damn it. 3 laps in a row of crash on it. Just riding the 450 for fun. I'm not in points for anything at all, so I may as well enjoy it and give it a go. I'd kind of decided I was going to ride the 450 before I knew that it was Sardegna, and now obviously now we know it's this track, I kind of like that decision even more, because 450 power in sand probably a lot more enjoyable than 250 power in sand. Oh, it's left-hand side again. Yeah, I'm a fan of that. It's a little bit sketchy on the front end. Right. Let's try again. That was better. Don't like that jump out on the outside. Oh my Christ. Hold it together. And jump to maybe the middle? Oh, yeet. Oh, I shouldn't have tried going 1 jump further. I was like 2, maybe 3 seconds up there though, from not having that one little tip over that I had earlier on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Sand. Stood up around almost the entirety of that corner. I just sat down on the very last second as I was getting it. This could be dangerous, trying to tuck the sake. Oh, I have already had my game crash once, by the way, whilst practicing this track from crashing. So let's hope that doesn't happen during the racing. I need to swing out to the right here and then swing back if I want to take that left side, but I didn't get it good enough this lap, so I'm not even going to bother going for it. I barely case a jump, and then the bike's swapping all kinds of sideways. I am 1.8 seconds off my own lap, but... What? What the... Huh? Front end just disappears. Oh, be fucking kidding me. What is this? Ah, sand and 450 front ends. Or any 450 front end on anything. Should focus as if I'm not trying to focus already. Oh, you boys kill me sometimes. I genuinely could not see where that corner was. How is this man alive? What have I just witnessed? Right, slowly. Double round. Double again. I feel like I'm just going at a snail's pace. Check up. Don't want to try jumping one jump further for no reason. Oh, I'm going to land right on that bump. I've got no momentum. Then I want to go inside here. Look to the left to miss that hump. Triple. Double. Up. Triple there. Quite like this inside here, so I'm going to take it again, and then outside is where I want to be. All the way up around the outside here. Tank the bumps. Lovely, triple that. I'm going to go outside here just for safety. You wouldn't believe the excuse even if I said it, would you? Hemi going fucking backwards on this part of the track genuinely just shit me up. I don't know what I'm doing there, but okay. So, I mean, that was a decent lap up to that point. It was like 3 seconds ahead of what I've done, which would have put me top of this session, which wouldn't be too bad. There's a couple of fast people in there. See what lines Hemi's taking. He's top of the session at the moment. May as well. Still riding the Suzuki. God bless his soul. It'd never been me. It's just the way the bike just suddenly snaps back into position when you don't want it to. Right, slowly. Double. Double. I'd say that came out pretty damn equal there. Nice and easy. Double, double, around the outside, and straighten the bike up so the front end doesn't tuck. Triple that. I want to go outside down here again, but not quite as far as last time, so hopefully I'll keep things on the track. Lovely. And then jump all the way to downside this. I'm 5 seconds up somehow, which seems odd. Oh, you... If my lap doesn't count, I'm going to be pissed, but that literally just like lost me a second. Lap didn't count. Oh my Christ, are you for real? Oh my god. Oh, I didn't expect to send that far. Little double. Double, double. Over here. Quite like the inside here. I'm just scared that my front end's going to give out on me randomly. Oh, yeet. Outside that bad boy. Double, double. Let's get up on the pegs. Send that. Oh, downside that. I don't know why I shifted down to second gear so early there. It was not needed. And send this bad boy. Alright, keep it on track this time. Let's jump slightly to the left. Go down to second gear to be safe. Is this lap time going to count, do we reckon? Yeah, it did. Oh, thank God for that. I got one in. That felt like a fairly solid lap. Some corners that I was being a bit timid on, which you could gain some time on for sure, but overall I think it was fairly quick. Oh, there she goes. It was best as a 150. Yeah, that sounds about right. I love how you boys always put in here what like skills and hells are doing just to shake my confidence. As if I don't already know that I'm always multiple seconds off the pace. Can't be happy with my lap, can I? Have to get shat on. There she goes again. Oh, I've only got 5 minutes left. I feel like it's gone way, way too quickly. Oh, Jam... Wait, is Jam's in it? Gems is meant to be the sand god. I think that's him in P7, number 777, ironically enough. oh no, I couldn't care less while people are running. I know that I'm not going to top quali. I just noticed this common thing on the streaming through like Supercross as well, is like as soon as I finish a good lap, it's like, oh, by the way, Hells has this, or oh, by the way, Skills has this. Like, okay, cool. Thanks. I was just happy with what I'd done, but I guess not. Oh, well, that's kind of a bit of a naughty line there. I could probably see myself gaining a second on my time in total, but yeah, I'm just not going to be gaining 5 seconds anytime soon, am I? Oh, the outside up here. I mean, this is a good time to test now, that I can see what my delta is in comparison to my previous laps. I'm going to the left over here as well. I feel like the right's quite... bumps are quite deep. Inside here is probably faster too, but I'm a little bit scared of changing rhythms now. That was awful. I jumped 1 bump too far. Keep overturning coming out of that left-hander as well. Every single time I have to correct it, and I'm waiting for it to spit me off sideways. I'd love my back wheel to come back into a straight line. That'd be lovely. We try the inside up here. May as well for the lulz. Side. Try the inside here as well, if I can get there. Oh my Christ. I mean, I'm 2.3 seconds up, so I'm hoping that my front wheel being in one of the bows at the very beginning of the lap isn't going to do me too dirty. Oh, it did count. Okay. That's very surprising. Well, I need another 2.6 seconds on top of that. It's alright, Smig. Fine. Oh, it's okay. Oh. It's certainly a fun track. It's one of them that I think once you've invested maybe half an hour or an hour into, and you know where all your downsides are, you know, your turning in points, because it's very easy to crash around here. I think you'll be pretty golden. I'm going to go to the toilet real quick, but not for the emoji that you think it is. It's the other one. It's a number 1 instead of a number 2. So I'll be back in literally 5 seconds if I can be bothered to wash my hands. Right, we're back again. Oh, see, Price found the correct emoji this time around. I have very good news, by the way. Do I have my play capture on? I do. Right, so I go to Steam real quick. Let me show you some funky stuff. I loaded up CS today to play with Charlie because he wants to try CS2, but he's barely played the original one. If I go to my inventory on Steam, I forgot that I'd done this. I'd done like an investment back in the day. So you'll see, I have many pages of capsules. If you have no idea what this is, these are just like stickers. You open them, you get some good stuff, you can get some shit stuff. It's all like luck of the draw. But so these ones, when I bought these originally, I think I bought about 400 or 500 of them for 30p each. And out of curiosity, I thought, I'll have a look to see what the price of them is now. They are now £1.88 each, so they have gone up a ridiculous amount. I bought them around the back end of last year, so around, I don't know. I mean, this is like saying that they're 20p. I swear I bought them for like 30. Maybe it was like around here, like when they first came out. And then I have no idea what's happened, but the last 2 months or so, the price has spiked right up. So W's, profit, I guess, like unexpectedly. I'm guessing that's the best way to invest, is buy a bunch of stuff and then forget that you even had it. Yeah, we got all of these that I can sell at some point. I tried selling a few today, but Steam's been a bit funky. It's not letting me really do it, so that was cool. Gonna be some unexpected stream funds in there. Oh my Christ, we're gone. I mean, qualifying's done. I did kind of write off the last, how long was it? Like a minute and a half. It's fine. So 152.6 is also my ideal as well. I'm gonna just load into testing. I'm gonna put some road on and see how that goes. Or maybe I should even try stars. Like, see what it's like out the gate. So let me host my own world. There you go. If any of you guessed that, guess that. Continue. MX1, MX2. I want to do Mxbgp of Sardegna. Is there a lot of Italian rounds, or is it just me? Is this Italy, or am I mistaken? You've got an Italy there, got an Italy here. I don't know. Either way, let's put some road on. I'm surprised I got a time that low. I'm not surprised that the other fast 450 boys did though. Alright, so let's put this on 6 point. Might as well just do 7. I hate all of you. I keep getting friend requests on Steam because I realise that I show them on streams every now and then. I'm not adding any of you. Like, I have my friends on Steam, and in the nicest way possible, I'm not friends with you. I don't know who most of you are, so I'm not adding you. Sand tyres are actually alright. I feel like they're the play. There's not... They struggle on flat ground a lot, but I think the only flat corner on this entire track is turn 1. I want inputs on. How much throttle do I need to give it on this track then? Tailfire wasn't accidentally holding back brake, wasn't it? Oh, this start's going to be awful. Look at that. Oh, God, it tightens up so much. Oh, everyone's going to get punted there. I might just go gate 1 and see where I end up. I feel like that might be the safe bet. God, you can feel the difference in how the bike handles when you put more fuel in. It feels so heavy. I haven't tried going outside and then cutting down here yet. I mean, it felt kind of smooth, but imagine if there's someone right on your booty cheeks jumping into the inside. It's probably not going to end very well for you. That's going to be the biggest thing, is I'm very interested to see how this track races. Ride's fine, but they're always 2 different conversations. I'm wondering, spin around, the outside before this straight that I'm currently on. Surely it would give me a better slingshot for that straight. So I'm going to turn around and try again. Rip. Oh, over we go. Thank you for both, sir. I feel like Valheim is something that would take up a lot of time. I can't just play it casually, so I probably wouldn't ever play or stream it. I wouldn't say I'd never play it, sorry. I just wouldn't stream it. It'd be one of the things I'd play in my own time. Ridiculous how much the bike feels like it just doesn't want to move. Just experimenting with different lines a little bit that I've not really been taking. Really dislike this inside here. It's a lot shorter than the outside, but I don't know, I feel like there's more room for things to go wrong. And this inside up here was actually alright when I ended up taking it. So was this one. Whole 1 lap experience I had on it. Try this inside again if I can get on the brakes. Oh my Christ. Yeah, I found myself going for gate 1 more and more recently. I don't know if my starts are just getting worse or if everybody else's IQ is getting lesser and lesser, but turn 1s as of late have just been pure carnage, and I swear I didn't used to have that much trouble back in the day. It's them crashes that really piss me off on this game. Like, just flops. Oh, God, that was a good back click. Holy. We always qualify on the race versions now. think there's not enough of a, I want to say like a skill gap on the qualifying versions, because it's just hold down right trigger and see where you end up. I'm going to load up the Mxbgp website real quick. God, the race should probably start within like 20 minutes, I would have thought. Might as well close some of this stuff I don't need open. Oh, I need to log in. Let's move it out of the way so you gremlins don't steal my stuff. Come on. So it's going extremely slowly. I'm guessing everyone's trying to load it to have a look at their times. What's this doing open? Close that as well. It's got so much random crap open on it. Website isn't signing me in. Oh, hang on. That's Speak of the Devil. Refreshing. There we go. Right, sign-ups. Oh, you know what? I will happily take a P3. I'm very, very happy with that. I don't think that's bad at all. I mean, Hemi's done very well to get into P6 on a Suzuki. I've seen Dylan's trying the Cowie out as well. Oh, look how close that was between me and Dylan. Was that 7 thousandths? That's nuts. That's even more nuts, to be fair, going that much quicker than everyone else. But that's what skills does. It is what it is. Lynn's big P3 guy. I'm using Hell's outdoor setup, which he actually did say that I can share now, so if you want to have a look, feel free to quickly like pause or screenshot each one, like on each slide. I'll compare it to the default as well, so you can see what's different. That got that, and then that, and then that, and then that.
Nice.
Is that Mr. Higo that I see there? Thank you very much, sir. I certainly appreciate it. Why is that? Oh. I was like, why can't I go to track? I'm in testing, but I forgot that I loaded up a server myself. Oh, cheers, Higo. Thank you as well for releasing Coastal Park for free for everybody, in amongst all the drama. Some of us do appreciate it, even though I literally had it already. My God, talk about getting a bit too comfortable with the side of the track. Gonna try the outside down here, wasn't I? Yeah, no, I wasn't. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what I done last time I tried it too. God damn it! I think I must have missed it. Let me scroll up. Scrolling, scrolling. Been a wee bit since we spoke. It has. It has. I'm actually. It's growing on me for sure. I qualified a lot better than I expected, but that usually doesn't bode well for the races. So we'll see how that goes. I need to watch some of these because I feel like I'm being done a bit dirty sometimes. Right, have a watch of this crash. Watch it in slow-mo as well. Slow it down, slow it right down. I've come out. The bike should be... I mean... I feel like I shouldn't be... The bike's landing like this. And the handlebars are a bit bent, I'll give it that. But for the whole... I don't know why the back ends come round there as well. Because it's landing in a straight line and then it just goes the other way and flips the other direction. Which makes me crash. So, I don't know. I remember what... These servers up yet? No, they're not. Lovely. Let's go back into testing. It's good that the 450s is getting a little bit more love, though. I think the 250s... this isn't fact-checked, by the way, at all. This is just me, like, off the top of my head. I feel like the 250s have had a lot of sign-ups in all the outdoor rounds so far. And I'll be the first one to say, they do feel a lot more fun outdoors. I've had some very, very fun rounds in amongst all of the raging. But I feel like that raging would have been even worse if I was on a 450. But for those of you that weren't here in last stream when I said it, I've been added to the OEM testing team now. I've not actually tested anything yet, but yeah, I can kind of give my input into the bikes and what they're working on. It'll all be behind like closed doors. I'm not going to be like uploading a bunch of videos saying like what's been changed on this bike and this bike and this bike. I'm just going to be little bits of testing here and there, trying to get the bikes into just a more usable spot, I guess, more usable situation. Mr. Consistency will do well here. Well, you know what? I don't know what it is that it's this year compared to last year. I feel like I've really struggled in consistency. I don't know if it's an OEM thing with the new bikes compared to the Beta 17 bikes. I don't know if it's the general pace of the entire field I think's gone up. So maybe that could be it too. So I feel like I'm having to push a little bit harder at all times, which might cause a couple of them mistakes. I generally don't know. But last year, especially in Supercross, it felt like I could just click off clean lap after lap after lap, like, and be one of the fastest people on the track each time too. Whereas this year, in both indoors and outdoors, I feel like I've had to really push all the time to be in a decent spot, which has then caused stupid mistakes. But I think this track is going to have the most crashes on it out of any track, especially, I mean, like that. I wasn't even trying to push hard there, I've just disintegrated on the ground. So I'll try my very, very best to be as consistent as possible. Oh, good night, Smarties. Well, hopefully when you wake up in the morning, you can give it a watch and see where I ended up coming. But thank you for stopping by again. And thank you, Smiggy, again, by the way. Thank you. The only bad side about this track is there's not really many places for you to get too steezy on. Just experimenting a little bit still before I fully decide on what lines I want to take. Boing. There's a super tight inside here as well, like just there to the right of me. Look how tight that one is. Race time's probably in about 10 minutes or so. Just waiting on the servers to go up, and then everybody just needs to sink in, and then the race will start. Go back to this inside as well. I've been taking the outside a bunch, but I don't know if the inside's any better. It's a completely different rhythm. Same as this one. I just feel like you jump too high on these two triples. That's why I think the inside there is a lot better. The outside here is okay, but I feel like it's a bit of a struggle to get back to the outside in the next corner, and I prefer this outside here to the inside. Although I've noticed that when I go all the way around the outside, I really struggle to get over that triple. But when I go inside, it's smoother on the exit, even though the corner itself is a lot rougher. There's a lot of give and take on this track. And I think it's hard to really decipher what is and isn't the quickest. I think the best way of going about it is wait until you get on the track with other people and see where you gain and lose time. Alternatively, just spend a crap ton of time in testing, clicking off laps and comparing it to your Ghost. Yeah, I'm doing 450s today. We'll see how it goes. If it goes absolutely horrifically, I'll rock up to the gate on a 250 again next week. But so far, it's not been too terrible. Qualified in P3, which is much better than I expected for my first 450 outdoors race of the year. Ooh, hold it together. Yeah, so P3, it's not terrible. It could be better, but it could be a lot worse. That's my definition of not terrible. You do have to remember as well, this is coming from someone's mouth who was winning almost everything last year. So it's very hard to take that pill sometimes. Hard pill to swallow that you're not on top anymore. Servers up. You are correct, sir. Let's go. I think as well we can still ride around on the track before the race starts in these servers. Mxbgp. MX1 race A. But everyone's getting in really quickly. You're allowed to say that now that you're of legal age, chicken. Have I got black box? Ah! Close my game and reopen it. I hate it here. Horrible. Library. Play. Need to clean my desktop up at some point. It's getting a little bit messy. The front wheel feels fine if you land things with absolute perfection. When you don't, I cannot see the lobbies. Oh, don't do this to me, servers. Yeah, when you don't is when it starts getting a little bit sketchy. Well, guess we're not racing. Ah. Come on. Servers have been... They're not been down anymore, to be fair, but they're just very, very slow in displaying. Oh, I've got an... Okay. Oh, okay. I started wearing my Fitbit again recently. I've not worn it in a few years, but I wanted to track how many calories I'm burning in a day a bit more accurately than I have been. Just so I can make sure that I'm eating in a slight deficit. So today I've done 7,000 steps, 2,500 calories burned, 3.3 miles covered. Apparently my heart rate's currently at 79, which seems quite high compared to usual. That's concerning. And yeah, no black box this time. Lovely. I mean, gate 1's looking pretty horrendous here, but we'll go close to it. 0.05 erode. Interesting. Very interesting. Been a couple laps. Thank you very much, Carl. Me just try and work on going race pace for a couple of laps rather than the send it qualifying pace. Oh, yeet. I always jump so far to the right there. I need to try and hook to the... oh, so far to the left. I need to hook right a little bit more. Oh. Okay. 1.5 second reset delay is on. Then I'm undecided on what I want to do through here now that I've been switching things up a little bit. Kind of end up coming out quite even with Jones. Oh my god. I didn't mean to try quad in that. I just treated the whole thing like a whoop section. Jump to the outside. Yeah, when I go around here, it feels better in the corner, but then there's 1 or 2 bumps at the very end of that, which makes it hard to triple into this rhythm section. The rhythm section, you know what I mean, just like roller section. Do 450s use more or less fuel than 250s on this game? I'm wondering if my 7 litres is going to be enough. I've done a single lap and I've used 0.4. No, they don't do C. They only do an A and a B. They only on my Mxbgp it says C for. Forgot there was collisions. My bad. For the sole reason that it just puts everyone in like order. It doesn't actually mean anything. Seven litres wasn't enough at Keegan's. Oh god. Let me bump it up a bit. Put it on 8. I run 8 first, mate, or if I run out, I'll run 9 for the second. A little bit steezy on the sticks. I might prefer that outside after all, now that I've just doubled my way around it. Oh, I don't think I've done that on any of my laps. I think I was just kind of tanking it, like going for the Tomac approach and just hitting everything, rather than jumping through him. I actually really enjoy that double and triple where you can actually scrub through it. Right, Dorian's going inside here. Let me see what the outside's like. Oh, he's going inside here. It would have been nice to have like a comparison. Oh my god, it's got a little bloody front end pogo into that corner. Well, that's something to be cautious of, is not overdoing it in that left-hander. Can you just send this and go to the outside? You can, but it's a little bit sketchy. Not sure if I like inside or outside here yet. That is to be concerned. Well, that is to be... yeah, we'll see. I think the whole track flows if you can put it together. It's definitely one of them tracks that requires a little bit of skill. Oh, pardon me. Nick, you are reaching with them commands. Yeah, I've got the sand tyres on. Got 80 on the front and 120 on the rear, which is it's the same as what I ran at Keegan's, and that felt pretty decent, so I'm just kind of carrying on with it. Oh god, I keep forgetting there's collisions. It was like we're still in qualifying or something when it's when we're allowed to ride on the track before a race starts. Right, Dorian's going inside here. Let me try this outside again, see what happens. He messed it up because someone was in the way. Oh no! I feel like I want to go outside, but I'm a little bit worried about someone diving up the inside of me. I'm still scared about the fuel. Let's go 8.5. We're not going to be moving anywhere anytime soon, but we got it. Gonna check up on this start as well. 2 laps and then annual cooldown. I don't blame you. I mean, I think because I've used 450s so much in Supercross and stuff, I generally know what the back end's doing. It's the front that gives me the most grief, just in the rough stuff. Oh, I mean, it's race time. Wish me luck. I'll probably talk through this one. I've got no reason not to. We're not tryharding at all. Oh, an amazing jump, but probably not going to be enough. Let's just try and hug this inside. Oh, squeaky bum time. Very frame rate. This ain't going to go well. These two are going to get together. Also. Oh, would you look at that? Was that Bradley? Everyone's favourite friend? Bradley will certainly be getting a protest after this, as I think he's already on a probation. There was no need for that pass. Hey, just Bradley thinks. Oh my god. Thank god I went outside. Oh, we've got Hells in front of us. Should we follow the Hells lines? That's not one of them. Oh my god. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of crashes today, so we just need to ride around the track and pick people off when they want themselves. It's a little bit annoying that I got taken out, because I might still be in P1 right now, if not. Seems like these fast boys are going inside in that corner, so might switch it up. Oh, front end tried tucking on me. Go outside here because Fafalito's got the inside line. Oh. Quite scary trying to make a pass around here because all the lines kind of flip back and forth over each other. I think I could have dived up the inside holes there, but I feel like I would have just fully swiped his front end away. Holy shit! Yeah, I think I'm going to stick that inside. That was much nicer for jumping. Oh my Christ. What have I just witnessed? Everyone just exploding on each other? Inky? I've used a litre of fuel already. I could be in trouble here. Oh, front end. Oh, oh. Look, I'm just going up in the air. I'm not moving forwards at all. It. Just skills things. Oh, I hate riding with him so much because he's objectively faster, like 2 seconds a lap, but just wads himself so much. And then you have to wait for him to get on your ass again, and then pass you again, and then crash again. And just a cycle. Where I think if he took the time to slow himself down after second lap, he'd be literally unbeatable by anybody. Might give that left-hand side a miss, causing me more trouble than it's worth. I keep meaning to go inside here, and every single time I remember when I'm already on the face of the jump before, so I can't really turn over in time. Right, inside up here. There we go. I just ran my lap a second faster than my qualifying lap in the race, so that's cool. hold on to it. Yeah, a random front end tuck from your boy. I don't feel like I'm going particularly fast, I just feel like I'm surviving. That is what Smigdamp told me to do, so that's what I'll be doing. Oh my god, I reckon you could maybe quad around that corner. Oh yeah, I do like that outside as you exit the corner. Am I going to be a bike magnet today? Almost. There we go. That's like the smoothest that I've hit that double race. I don't know why I can't just do that every lap. Oh my. Oh, I couldn't have landed on a skinnier bit of track if I tried. Land on top of the ruts. Didn't near his bike anymore. I was scared that I took him out. I will say lappers have been a lot better so far in 450s. I just saw the word sit mentioned in chat. I've got my sit so it's down on my right analog stick. I have to hold it, so all the time it's pressed down. That you can see when it turns blue, I'm sat down. Anytime it's not pressed down, I'm stood up. So there's a lot of modulating going on around the track that you can see. I'm basically on and off it everywhere. I don't know if everyone else does the same as me on sand tracks, but I feel like, oh god, a lot of the time you want to be holding sit down just as you get to the tip of each of these individual rollers. If you're not trying to jump on that, if you're like trying to soak off your speed, it just soaks them up, like gets the bike up into you. Oh, I didn't realise Rum was racing this. I've just seen Big Rummy in P4. Love that. Oh, skills on my cheeks again now. Because he's like 5 seconds a lap quicker. He's probably fed up getting behind me, to be fair. I think every time he catches up to me so quickly, and then he's being pretty clean, to be honest. Oh, a lot cleaner than races I've had with him in the past. Yeah, not that time. As I say that. Yeah, completely fucked by him. God. It's alright, landed facing the right way this time. A big old buffer to old Rumsky behind me. Try and get a little bit of a flow back again, a little bit of a rhythm. You know, my crashes always come in pairs. Skills did what Skills does. He tends to ride through people. I generally don't think there's ever been a race when I'm on the same track as him and we've had a battle in some regards, whether it's 2 corners or 5 laps, where it's not ended in me getting taken out. Damn, I lost so much time from them 2 crashes as well. Just checking the leaderboards on the left. Good to see Rum finally up here barking too. Mr. Outdoors hates his Supercross, but catch him on an outdoor track, big barker. How many seconds of cuts I got last lap, but I did get some. I knew I would do. Been flirting with the edges of the track a little bit too much, but I'm glad that JV's made the cuts tight around here. Otherwise, I imagine there'd probably be a lot of like quite scumbaggy lines discovered. Notice I lose about 2 seconds to Hells every lap in the second sector. He's doing something different, like absolutely barking on me. He gained 2 seconds on Rum there as well. Oh my, braking bump. Bit sketchy. jump too far. Usually I would have gone to the outside there, but there's a fucking down rider on the outside, so I tried braking to make the inside steal, which meant front end said no. That's incredibly frustrating. Whereas if I would have just let go of my sticks and my brakes, the front end would have come back in a straight line, and I could have gone to the outside of the corner. So you have a blue flag, thank you very much. I think I prefer checking up there and downsiding that bump rather than trying to send it to the next one. I quad this. Oh god. Oh, that puts you in a nicer rhythm. By doing that each lap, man. Quad in rather than tripling in. You end up with a nice smooth double into the corner. I'm going to try to go further inside on my braking here, so I don't hit that death bump. Oh, still caught me out a little bit. Really weird how they develop. Jesus Christ, I can't turn into this corner. Like 3 laps this race, I've done that one. We only got 6 plus 2 laps to go. Need to try and get back into the old flow state. Pisses me off when I pull a tear off and then I get a speck of dirt right in the middle of the screen straight after. I don't want to keep yanking them in case I run out. I'll try going further outside of that braking bump. Oh, that's much better. Okay. Right hand side is. Gonna stop for the corner this time without tucking the front end. Oh, back end though. And then a little front end wobble on the way out. Like me and Rumsky are running very, very similar paces. It'd be nice to have a race with him on this track at some point. What god? Not the rest of the section god though. square edge in that rut, but being so careful to try and avoid every single lap. Quite like jumping into that left-hander on the left-hand side of the little roller. Lines Uterus taken inside. Oh my god, I didn't want to do that. That's a new line. Can't go around the bump on the right side this time because he's there, so I'm just going to try going on the left. Nice and steady. F-hole appearing in turn 1. Noted. If your front end gets in that, it will be game over. This has felt like a very long race, but these wide open sand tracks usually do tend to go that way. Rather in game than IRL. My arms would be gone after half a lap around this place in real life. I don't really think there's many other people going around the outside in that corner, but I feel like it gives me a better slingshot on the straight. I don't want to be a scumbag and use that tear-off file though, because then I feel like people just call me out for cheating, even though I know a lot of people use it. So we're toughing it out, we're rocking the tear-offs. I feel like if anyone else done it, it would be fine, but you know, big Mr. YouTuber guy, everything gets studied with a magnifying glass. Oh, Christ. That's it, tear-offs are gone. Got 3 laps to go. Well, this one and 2 more. There's a lapper absolutely barking on my booty cheeks right now. Is it? Rev. Stresses me out so much when I lap someone and then I hear him on my cheeks. Screen's starting to get dirtier. Front end, keep going in a straight line for me. Oh, no. Well, there you go, Trev. You disappear off in front. Get off my arse. Oh, don't let me by again. You was on my cheeks. Just disappear. You're probably faster than me. There's a couple little death spots appearing. What? Oh, fuck, my handlebars was sideways and I wasn't even turning anymore. Oh, this game. Hate it even when you don't crash. Oh! Nothing. That corner is a little bit of a stretch. I'm having to hit the little brake tap in the air. But it's 100% the way to go. I don't know if I can take another moto with this. But, all things considered, despite probably going to be about 50 seconds down by the end of the next lap, I'm happy with our road. I was up there fighting for a little bit until their blistering pace eventually won. And I ran my best lap in a race, so that's pretty cool. Alright, figured it out. You just have to, if you exit that corner too early, that's when the front end issues start occurring, so you have to stay right on the tippy top of the rut, as long as you can. This has actually turned out to be a very good track for racing. Oh. There'll be some more cuts. Going a bit off-roading. You know I like my Enduro. Rums had some drama last lap because he went from like 16 seconds behind to about 30. I'm trying to pull tear-offs and remembering that I haven't got any. If you go this low bit here, you stay a lot lower into this corner, which helps the bike get settled more. Which is kind of counterintuitive, because essentially you're making the corner tighter for yourself rather than opening it up, but it just seems to feel a bit better. Oh, the checkered flag do be raving? That's not it. I'm sure the guy's having a little bit of a rave, throwing it about, but checkered flag do be waving. Oh, God, let me stretch out my bloody right hand. Jesus Christ. Oh. Oh, well, I'm happy with that. I think you have about 22 tear-offs. I know it's an odd number, but I swear someone said that to me at some point. I think I would happily settle for third any day of the week in this lobby. I had 1.2 litres of fuel left, so I'm happy with that. I'll keep it. Oh my God, how many cuts did I get in the end? There was loads. I only got 2. That's alright. Not too shabby. Big rummy, getting P Quattro. Rubes ran out of fuel. Skill says sorry, so that's Gucci, that's all written off. Overall, good racing. I'm still annoyed about the takeout at the start. Let's go, Rumsky, big fourth. We'll take it. I'll happily finish behind these two any day. That went much more smoothly than I ever expected it to. So I agree, Golden. I agree. You get a little, well, if I get a shit start this time around, or if you get a slightly better one, or we're together, I think we'd have a good race there. Because I think our paces were pretty similar. It's just the mistakes that were separating us. I actually think it could be the best soundtrack in the game. Could be.
You guys silly? I'm still gonna send it.
That's it. I caught up with all the notifications on my phone. Gucci. This is like Jams's name is properly throwing me off. Ah, so if I put a Z instead of an S at the end of my name, it would be Gucci. And it's the Z that makes you go fast. Big lens. Funny thing is, Tornado, that's the way that... Oh, where was it that I went? I think it was... what do you call it? Just an eye test? Getting your eyes tested? And that's how they wrote my name on something. It was L-I-N-D-Z, because you just said it over the phone. I do wish that Mr. J. Vizzle would make the off-track of these rounds a little bit on the smooth side. Barking. Barking the course. Taking the smooth lines. Well, Jams, I'll be honest, I'm a little bit disappointed in you. I thought you were the sand guy. There's no password on this, Izzy. This is a event that you had to sign up for beforehand. It's not an open lobby. It's not one that you guys can hop into. Keeps to be on the track again. Be interesting to go back and watch Reaper's stream at the start of that race if he done 450s. Because I feel like that was a decent battle for a few laps there. Track good. That's all I have to say, it's just a solid track. We've got 1 minute until the... Oh, God. Oh, stretch! Oh! Got 1 minute until we go again. Would anybody like to see how over the top I'm being with my exercise and shit now? Made a tracker. So we're going through all the days. This goes all the way down to... This goes all the way down to what would essentially be a year since I started, because I started at the start of February. And just calories and protein for breakfast, lunch, any snacks, and dinner. And then I have to at the end of each day, so I total these up throughout the day. At the end of each day, whatever my Fitbit says, I'll slap a number in here, which will give me my net. If I'm in calorie deficit, it will be green. If I've had over 100 grams of protein for the day, it'll also be green. And if I've had at least 2 litres, don't know what it is in gallons of water, it'll be green as well. And then I'm going to be doing my weight every couple of days and getting my body fat percentage measured probably once a month. So I'm not too bothered about the number on the scales. I'm more concerned about the body fat percentage. As long as that's going down, that's what I'll be happy with that. Oh, yep, see him. He's not, but they did give warning, to be fair, about start time. That's not my problem. I'm gonna race as if it's it. Oh. See how the start goes again. I think I really badly cut off the guy on my right on the start last time. Oh, Jesus Christ. Can't stop burping. Thank you, Baltosh. Oh, we got 30 minutes of this again. I don't know if I can do it either. I'm in the same boat as Rum. Oh, awful jump. Just let everybody go. And go in a straight line. See a Fantic to my left. Is that old Rumsky? It is indeed. Oh my Christ. Cross jumping. Don't loop it out, Rum. Let's play Dodge Bike Simulator. Oh! Oh! There he is. Oh, God. What the fans want. They want the Rum v Linz battle. Wait, there's no way. How am I in P3? You see the jump that I got off the start? I think that was some good solid heads-up riding by me and Rumsky there. We're showing our MX Bikes experience. I mean, I've been enjoying the 450 Life so far, but I think it's because it's on a wide open sand track. I think if it was like a tight and technical one, like Mantova maybe, it could be a bit of a different story. But it's nice not having any expectations at all, where I'm just not in points whatsoever. It's nice just being able to play the game for the sake of playing. I always like having that competitive aspect because there's other fast people to race against, but to not stress about your overall position at the end of it all is really nice. So happy I found that quad line, it's so much quicker. I feel like I've not looked behind me as much in these two races either. So, for the look behind police on YouTube that comment all the time, be proud of me. I think Dylan just took that entire flat corner, stood up, and I have no idea how he's not lost the back end. That was nuts. I think his line through here is a bit quicker as well, but we're so far... oh no, he's gone inside this time. He went outside last lap. That's what I was about to say. Is I'm very scared to change out my lines. He changed his line and he messed up. That was not a good outside line there at all. Check up here because I prefer downside in that one. Ah. Didn't get the quad that time, had an awful run through the corner. I mean, I can still see Skills' bike up the road, which is more than I expected. Uh-oh. My lord. Again, we've had a few close ones on that jump. You almost step up and over that jump now, rather than actually taking it like a jump. Cool, I like how the track's been developing and changing. I do think the road could have been a little bit higher. I think 0.5 was a bit underkill. Or 0.05 or 0.5. Bill's probably going to be like, oh, not this slow guy again that I've got to try and get past. Oh, he hasn't got to try and get past me, he can just ride past. Oh, he knows he's on stream. Went a tiny bit too fast in that one rut. Messed me up. Interested to see what line he takes, or lines in general. I feel like he probably doesn't do much different than me, he just does them a lot faster. Don't really don't want to follow in case he goes down. Nice little tyre tap got there. He's trying that outside line now. I love that. That's how you can tell good players, is if they can see time taking a line, they switch to the other one, and then they don't lose time anywhere. Whereas I'm always too nervous to be switching my lines mid-race. I always feel like I'm going to really badly mess up. My game just crashed while I was in the lead. So 10 out of 10 game. Big dubs. Oh, fucking hate it so much. Well, that was going well up until that point, I think. I'll certainly take some W's away from that. I think I was holding my own. My lap was about to be about a 150 point something, so again, that would have been my fastest lap of the day. So... That's a big L. Weird place again, because there wasn't any like timing gates that I was going over. Didn't hit the finish line. It's the same. I wonder if it's the same thing that happened Argentina. Oh, God damn it. Oh well. I mean, I'm sorry to disappoint everybody, but I might have to end it there because I do need to also record a video before tomorrow. But that race was really good up until that point. I'll probably try 450s again next week, just because that one was going quite well. That is a bit of a dampener. No, I'm not on dial-up at all. That's the annoying thing. Let me do an internet test. I don't know if it's going to show my IP. Internet speed test. Accept. Go. Yeah, it's showing my IP. I'm glad I didn't do that on stream. So I have... taking its time. Got 930 down, and I've got 45 up. So the internet shouldn't be an issue at all. Might just be. Oh, let me. Oh, not another update to my graphics drivers, is there? I only done one the other week. Drivers. I mean, oh god, there are. That's annoying. It might just be a driver thing, but again, I have no idea why something that worked before would then stop working. But I mean, I'm gonna update my drivers, and hopefully that doesn't happen again. I'm not out of storage space or anything, am I? Oh, no, it's just fine. It's on D drive, but the bikes is going off for C anyway. That's very frustrating. I'm gonna end it there. This is the mic is Share Plus. I'm using a Shure MV7 if you want any behind the scenes information there. I don't know what caused it in Argentina. It was just randomly in the air on 2 completely different jumps in 2 motos. So I updated my drivers and then I didn't have it again until now. So it was only a couple of rounds ago that I updated them. So it's very, very, very strange. But I'm going to end it there anyway. Thank you, boys, for stopping by on the stream again. Sorry if it was a bit of a short one. I would have loved to see how that ended up going in the end, but that's, like I said earlier, I'm glad that my heart rate is 99 beats per minute right now. Jesus Christ, I've just checked my Fitbit. That's why I'm glad that I'm not in a points race at all, because I would probably be screaming right now. I'm going to disappear. Going to love you and leave you all. I will catch you on Friday for some more.